Hotep Senu Hena Senut Itiren Ishakandugu Kemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Nature Boy Promoter Protecting Many Other Abusers. I'm going to check the sound quality. Bear with me one moment, but you have the link to get on the panel. Okay, sounds good on my end. Now, many people know that Nature Boy Promoter, and for a strange reason, he's getting a pass. So this is a warning to the people who are not aware, because this promoter of Nature Boy was also a promoter of Michael Nowak Jr., known as Brother Polite, who's been sentenced as well about 5 or 6 months ago after he abused a 14-year-old girl. And I will show you that this promoter still defends many other abusers, whether they are child molesters, whether they are rapists. So this is for the real woman and real men out there, because that guy protects those rapists and child molesters, and he has many people who be butt kissing him. They call themselves conscious community, and it is disgusting. Let me start with this here. Well, first of all, let's see. This guy is still protecting child molesters.
After this whole Polite case go on, and when this shit is over with, I want to see all you niggas. Listen to me good, y'all. Rob Bourne, Garfield, all y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to see all you niggas, cause I'm gonna be pulling up some reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh ones that just went on. I want to see y'all stand up and fight.
You heard properly. In Harlem, in the Bronx, he did not pull up those fresh molestation reports. Let's continue. This dude is one of the sickest human beings on the planet Earth. He spoke sexually about a 3-year-old girl publicly, and he's still proud of it. He went live and said that he's not taking that back. He insulted people's mothers and children.
The gloves is off now. You can't tell me how to speak about you. You can't tell me now because I talked about your mama, because I talked about...
You heard? On his own platform, he admits and let the world know that he speaks negatively about people's mothers.
About your baby doodle.
And children. He's proud of it. And he is supported by many people like Jabari Osase, who is now apparently a professor. A professor. Jabari Osase from the Shrine of Isafet. Can you imagine that? This promoter of Nature Boy has the full support, unconditional support of Jabari Osase. And everybody knows that he's defending rapists and child molesters, and that he insults people's mothers and children.
How to speak, because that's the worst thing you can say to somebody, is that they are a pedophile and they are a molester and they do all kind of shit. So once you say that, you can't get mad at me talking about your baby doodle or your mother or anybody.
For the record, I never called him a pedophile. I never called him a child molester. He's really doing that in the defense of his friends of his associates who are rapists and child molesters because they've been supporting him financially. And I will show you that the guy who's in prison for abusing a 14-year-old girl, he exposed him first, but then he was okay with him because he received money.
Somebody else, because you struck first. Check. That's all I wanted to say. Don't get mad when you throw punches at me and then I swing back at you and you get mad at me for that. I'm not mad. I'll say it over and over again. The hell with your mother, your baby doodoo, all.
You heard that? That doodoo has the support of Jabari Osase, Smash Rockwell, the rapper Casual from the hip-hop group Hieroglyphics out of Oakland, California, and many other people. It will be too long to name those people who defend that platform. He will say it over and over again. He attacked me for 1 year. But you know the irony is that we spoke against Polite before he was sentenced. We spoke against Nature Boy before he was sentenced, and within 6 months, both of them are have been sentenced to prison, and more will come.
All that shit because you love me. And you
okay, I'm sorry. Okay, Son Eater, I did not know that at all. I don't even watch that. I haven't watched Nia.
Child molestation. I don't support none of that shit. And when
okay.
We will see if he doesn't support any of that. We will see. Because he's a pathological liar. The girl speaking is this bald-headed, broke Wi-Fi jump-off called Napasha Da. She has no problem with her husband speaking negatively about mothers and children and defending serial rapists live on air.
Now my gloves is off. I'm banging on you and anybody who fuck with you. Go ahead. Now I'm done.
Okay.
Brother, real quick, y'all. Damn. I had a call earlier this morning from 3 God, Nature Boy.
You heard how he called him? 3 God. Now, he's Wi-Fi, bald-headed, broke, jump-off, Napasha Da. She was also a supporter of Nature Boy. You've seen the sign that they used to do? Well, look at her.
My husband is a king, but guess what? I'm a queen. My husband is a god, but guess what? I'm a god.
So her husband, Sanada, is a god, and she is a god. According to who? Woof Woof. She said it. I didn't say. Those who don't know, she goes by the name Napasha Da.
I'll fucking blast the hell out of you motherfuckers. I'll kill all of you if I want to, but I'm a...
Did you hear that? So she made that sign, that same sign that the followers of Nature Boy used to do while he was abusing men and women. And she said that she'll kill all if she wants to. Isn't that sickness? Now, her name is Napasha Da. She's from Arizona. Ask her to publicly criticize Nature Boy. Ask her to publicly criticize Malachi York. Ask her to publicly criticize Polite. Make sure she criticized the serial rapist Malachi York. Ask her, she will not. Ask her to criticize her husband for speaking sexually about a child. As a matter of fact, she started talking about my child, criticizing me because my child was sitting on my lap. Parents don't have children sitting on their lap. They attacked us for over a year. Let me show you something. Her so-called husband defending a serial rapist live on air. Live on air.
Let me ask you a question. You keep saying that Dr. York went up in court and admitted that he was guilty. Am I correct?
He copped out. He didn't go to trial. He copped out.
Did you see the video?
Did I see the video of it? I seen a few videos with him in court. What did that mean? He got drugged?
What did he cop out to, Poppy?
He copped out to all of those charges. The charges, not tax evasion, not that. Like Prince York tried to say, he copped out to all of those charges of molestation, and the reason why he copped out was because he gave those children herpes.
Now, hold on. Now, what did he cop out to, though? What was the charges for him copping out?
Child molestation.
No. What was the time? What was the time that he will get if he cop out?
The time that they gave him over 100 years.
Now, Poppy, reason with me. Let's deal with some real truth for a minute. If a man would cop out to 200 years or to 100 years, come on, Poppy, it don't make sense. He have nothing to lose. Why would he cop out to 100 years, Poppy? He would automatically, hold on, Poppy. He would go to trial. When you look at the case, you will see that Dr. York is definitely not in his right state of mind, brother. Come on, man. When you look at the case, you will see that Dr. York is definitely not in his right state of mind, brother. Come on, man. See, but y'all hate so damn much. Hold on, Poppy. Hold on. Y'all hate so much, and you want to prove that he's that y'all going along everything with the damn white man told you. If the white man is the fucking devil, how come everybody all of a sudden now believes what the fucking white man is telling them? Come on, bro.
So, let me ask you a question. You gonna tell me, just like Bambaataa, that there was rumors in New York?
Brother, we're talking about Dr. York right now. Let's get back to Dr. York.
So now, hold up. Yes. So now you gonna tell me that the Brooklyn Knights didn't run Dr. York ass out of Brooklyn because the rumors of him being a child molester been going on for over 40 years? This shit didn't just start with Dr. York. Dr. York was being accused of being a child molester since the early 70s, 60s and 70s. That man had been being a child molester, number one. Number two, not only is he a child molester, but he taught Afrika Bambaataa. He is Afrika Bambaataa's teacher, and he taught them about the occult. He is his teacher. He is Bambaataa's master teacher, and that's another place where Bambaataa started that practice from. He recorded his first record inside Dr. York's studio. Dr. York turned Afrika Bambaataa out. He's a pedophile.
All right, I hear what you're saying, brother, but guess what? You still have not proven anything. Give me some proof. Show me something. Ain't no man. For example, I'm going to court. I'm not going to cop out to 100 damn years, Poppy. What do I got to lose in going to trial? I'm already in court. I'm 50-something years old already. I'm 40-something years old already. And I'm going to court for 100 years. Why would that man cop out? You know why he copped out, Poppy?
I know why he copped out.
Why he copped out?
He copped out because he didn't want his medical records to be released and lose all his followers because his medical records told the story of him giving them children. He gave all of those children herpes.
All right, Poppy. He copped out, my brother, because he wanted to release his wives. The fucking white man had all of his wives and everybody locked down in the dungeons. So he said, I'm going to take the fall. And you can see he was already drugged up, Poppy. He was drugged up. And you can see he was already drugged up, Poppy. He was drugged up. No man is going to go inside the shit and go and say, I'm going to cop out to 100 years. Who does that? You might as well go to trial. You think Dr. York was that stupid, Poppy? Something else was bigger than that. Come on, man. I don't believe, and hold on, I don't believe that Dr. York was molesting little boys. How old was Tariq? Tariq was what? He said he was what? 7 years old? I don't believe that. Yep. Now, I have a right to my own opinion. I don't believe that. I don't believe he was having sex with little boys. Dr. York had 50 beautiful fucking wives, women. I don't believe that. He did not go to jail for molesting. He did not get sentenced for molesting and child abuse. He did not go to jail for molesting. He did not get sentenced for molesting and child abuse.
You understand you're charged with 40 counts of aggravated child molestation that you could receive a maximum sentence of 30 years in confinement for each count, that you're charged with 34 counts of child molestation, that you could receive a maximum sentence of 20 years in confinement for each count, that you're charged with 1 count of sexual exploitation of children, and you could receive a maximum sentence of 20 years in confinement, and you're charged with 2 counts of influencing witnesses, and you could receive a maximum sentence of 10 years in confinement for each count, and that you could receive a minimum sentence overall of 10 years on probation. I'm telling you the most, the least. You understand that? Actually, Your Honor,
that's where
the least. You understand that?
When I asked who he was then. Now, live on air that he had get now. If you had a member of your organization or group that goes publicly and defends a serial rapist, would you be okay with that? I want to look for something else.
If nigga, say thank you, boy. Because you got of mine is being monetized. It's your boy. So don't come here later to see what's going on with the situation. Guess he couldn't get on the phone at that time. Nature Boy wanted to speak to me. And so I said, okay. So I tried to get him. I guess.
You heard that? While Nature Boy was on trial for rape, he tried to reach out to him. He promoted Nature Boy for years. Many people did not know Nature Boy. Many people got close to Nature Boy following the promotion of that individual, who is a member of Jabari Osase's organization. You want to see the other child molesters and rapists that he supports? And the other cases that he's been silent about? He's not against them. Some of the rapists slept at his house.
How about the mighty fucking Hebrew? This nigga went to jail for rape, dog.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
and that nigga back in the community, like everything good. Hebrew's quiet. What about Nazi Yashavel? Let's not forget the mighty Hebrew nigga, who you get constantly on your channel, who's on all the Hebrew's channel. Don't forget the mighty Hebrew, the baldhead nigga, been already incarcerated in prison for molesting a young child. He came home and they violated him again because the nigga was trying to fuck with another child.
And it seems him say that he slept at his house.
Everybody, hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Right. Time out, everybody. Time out. Let me say this real quick while you getting your pictures up there, brother.
Oh, it's already
first thing I want to let the people know, I love my brother, the Mighty Hebrew. Me and Hebrew, we go through our little beefs and fight, and brothers fight. The Mighty Hebrew knows me personally. I know him. I know his family. He stayed at my house a few times. Him, his family, his children. So it's all love there. I just hate when my brother go on these other channels.
It's all love. He knows some people who teach as a doctrine that they can have sex with children as long as they have their periods. As young as 9 years old. And when that was brought up on his platform, which is anti-African for the record.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
He changed the subject.
I'm going to tell you why, because I'm an Israelite and Tazariak Israelite. And I think his doctrine is off compared to what we teach. We both had the same mission, but he's telling the Israelites it's okay to mix race, right? He's telling that they got a doctrine saying that if a child reached a flower, they could be 15 or 9 years old, you can have sex with them.
Okay,
this is what they teach.
You talk about running.
And then I asked him, what are these organizations that teach a man can have sex with a girl as young as 9 years old, as long as she has a period? She said there are many, but he didn't want to say which one they are.
Listen,
okay, can I talk now? Can I talk now?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So Sekou didn't say anything pseudo at all. And the people have stated that for years. You know. Now, Saneda, if you don't mind, you said that other people teach that you can have sex with a 9-year-old girl. Like, do you mind telling which other Hebrew Israelite organization teach that? Because you see, I'm not from New York, you know, so to me it's news, and I'd like to know when I go to New York with my daughter where I should avoid going. So if you don't mind, Saneda, which other Hebrew Israelite organization teach that thing that GMS teach?
Well, there's a lot of Hebrew Israelite groups out there that that teach that. I'm not calling out no names or nothing like that. All I'm gonna tell you is that a lot of them teach that, brother. A lot of Hebrew Israelites teach that.
I appreciate that.
And
a lot of them teach that. He did not say who they were, but he attacked us for over a year. Now, this individual, Michael Noack Jr., known as Brother Polite, who's been sentenced to 7 years in prison for abusing a 14-year-old girl. Just a few days ago, he called him powerful live on his panel.
And y'all gonna hate what I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Brother Polite. Brother Polite. Yeah, y'all gonna hate what I tell y'all right now. Brother Polite. You know why I choose Polite? Because Polite is powerful on all levels when it comes to topics. Polite is not one-dimensional. You see it?
You hear that? Can't make that up. But he knew way before he was sentenced. He knew that he was into young girls.
When I came out, Brother Shaka, and I tried to expose Polite, and I accused Polite of being Dr. York, I exposed him. Guess what happened, Shaka?
He accused Polite of being Dr. York, Malachi Z. York, Dwight York, who got sentenced to 135 years in prison after he raped boys and girls, sodomized them, gave them herpes and chlamydia. But why, after he exposed him, why was he cool with him? Well, let's see.
Oh, that's how they doing it. Polite rolled up, and yeah, he already hit me with the keys automatically. Brother said, yo, son, you got this. You got that right there, son. I ain't even got to rent a motherfucking car. That's love. That's Polite right there.
That's love.
See him? That's one of the queens there.
Money.
So I'm in LA. Here go the joint Polite whipping it. Say what's up to the Sarnetta crowd. People ain't see you in a minute. Right, Ed? Come on, say what's up. I don't go.
Promoting him. Just
say
keep
what's up.
promoting Nature Boy.
Yeah, say what's up, and I'm gone. All right, let me go.
All right, bro.
All right. Wow. So, yeah. Like gave me this, told me to get ahead. Yo, this shit is crazy. And he hit me with this. No shit, I ain't. Like, dump that off on me. So, yo, here, put that in your pocket.
Money.
That's fucking love, baby. Real talk.
That's love.
Real fucking love. He over there arguing with Shorty. I think she ain't working right. She off the ground. Look.
That's the mother of the victim. He exposed Polite and accused Polite of being Malachi York years ago, but he did not warn the mother of the victim.
When I came out, Brother Shaka, and I tried to expose Polite, and I accused Polite of being Dr. York, I exposed him. Guess what happened, Shaka?
He exposed him. He said it himself. He exposed Polite, but then for the money, he was okay.
All right, Polite, I'm out. You good? Yo, man, thanks for putting that in my pocket, fam. I know you don't like people seeing that shit. Good looking, fam. I love you, brother. Word, man.
He loves him. He exposed him years ago. He accused him of being a molester, but then when he received the money, he loved him.
I ain't gonna never forget this shit. Let me get this shit out of here.
And gonna never forget this.
Yeah, this motherfucker hit me with the big joint. Yo, but I'm gonna tell you something, right? What's crazy about Hollywood right now? Everybody is masked up in Hollywood. They like
Nature
New
Boy
York
promoter,
used to be.
Brother Polite promoter,
You heard?
rapist and child molester promoter and defenders for years.
They like New York used to be. Shit, I'm good money now. I'm gonna be here for a week. Shit, I'm rolling. I might not go back home. I might call the family and tell the family, yo, pack it up. We moving to Hollywood. Real shit.
He may not go back home. The happiest he has ever been in his life is when he was with Brother Polite, Michael Nowak Jr. Now let's look at somebody else. Let's look at somebody else that he is associated with, that he is close to. As a matter of fact, he's the one who was filming when that guy was with Polite as well. Young Hair was in a place to be.
In the Torah, there's a story that's presented that's going to validate everything I'm saying right now. And even Brother Polite knows the story, so watch how it comes full circle. There's a woman by the name of Dinah. She's the sister of the 12 sons, the 12 tribes of Israel in the book of Genesis. The Bible says that she goes out to see the daughters of the land. And then a prince in the land of Canaan by the name of Shechem, he finds her and lays with her and grabs hold of her. And the two become married. And then it says the brothers went and slew every man of the city because he had humbled their sister. Why did they do that? The Bible first and foremost tells you that Dinah was with it. She liked Shechem.
Did you hear that? The Bible tells you that she was with it. She liked. She liked Shechem. Well, let me share the link to the book of Genesis, chapter 24. Because those guys, when their associates rape women and girls, they tend to say that it was willingful, that it happened according to their own will. And here you have the link, and let's have a look what it says. He said that she liked him. She was with it. Well, book of Genesis, chapter 30, 34, Dinah and the Shechemites. Now Dinah, the daughter Leah had born to Jacob, went out to visit the woman of the land. When Shechem, son of Hamor the Hivite, the ruler of that area, saw her, he took her and raped her. This disgusting individual called Zion Lex lied on the Bible publicly and said that she was with him. She was with it, that she liked him. So there are other cases of people who have raped.
We have those guys who've been convicted for sexual misconduct. Garfield Reed spoke about this. Yourself, you spoke about Nazi. And Garfield Reed said that Hebrew camps are sheltering Nazi. So, and you know, it's sensitive because I know he's your friend, but you know, Mighty Hebrew.
Did you see how he laughed when I mentioned that Hebrew camps are sheltering a guy that he called a pedophile?
Can I ask you a question, Sanada?
Yeah.
You said he's a pedophile. You were talking about Nazi, were you?
Yes.
Can you just tell us what it is about? And you see, I'm not going to say, oh, you talk about people, you know, that's what everybody does.
No. This is different. Yassi Yassavel, you know, because the Hebrews would say anything about polite real quick. But they own man, Nasi Yassavel, ended up being a goddamn pedophile, having sex with one of his wife's daughters, man. And he got ran out of town.
How old was she, the girl?
I don't know. Was she underage? Reggie, do you remember that?
She was underage, and but
since I've been a part of this conscious community, sexual misconduct has been condemned and vilified almost unanimously. We saw the rise and fall of Dr. York. We had Hebrew Israelite, the brother by the name of Mighty Hebrew. He was convicted, I think, twice for sexual behavior against minors.
We have those guys who've been convicted for sexual misconduct. Garfield Reed spoke about this. Yourself, you spoke about Nazi. And Garfield Reed said that Hebrew camps are sheltering Nazi. So, and, you know, it's sensitive because I know he's your friend, but, you know, Mighty Hebrew, several people have said that he was convicted for sexual misconduct, that he went to jail for that. He did. Well, oh, well, okay, well, you know, so you're confirming, you know, so why?
Yeah, everybody know that. He went to jail for that. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? So obviously.
But Hebrews cover up for Hebrews. That's what they do.
All right. So
and they go on everybody's platform and none of them niggas say a damn thing. But if I talk to Polite on the phone, oh man, how the fuck? So I'm never talking to Polite, nigga.
You see this? The only reason why he revealed some of the many rapists and child molesters that everybody know about in their world is because he was defending Polite. There are other cases.
Polite, if let's say Polite is innocent, he could be a partial victim. You know, maybe he broke up with the girl. Who knows, you know, what happened in that instance. But the only true victim is that girl. So I think that's what we need.
And I think that's being a hypocrite because you have a member of ISUPK who was locked up for child molestation, for rape, or whatever it is, and y'all still support him. Here it is, Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all wouldn't support him. See the double standard?
What
you have
double
a member
standard?
in ISUPK, which y'all support him financially. You put money on his books, but Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all
This how I know you taking a strong.
double standard.
This how I know you take a strong position of Polite's innocence, regardless of waiting till the verdict comes, because you keep bringing up the same exact thing. Even though I've explained the position dozens of times, how many times do I have to explain the same exact position? So in that instance, the brother took a lot of.
Even if you explain it, it still remains the same, though, Captain.
No,
you still support
what remains the same?
Guilty.
But what remains the same, though?
That he was found guilty.
definitely was found guilty, but he
definitely was found guilty. How old was the girl? Who's the guy that raped her? Now, there's a dude called Chris MVP Harris. He revealed to the whole world that it is that guy's cousin. Chris MVP Harris criticized Filthy Frankie, that promoter of Nature Boy, and Polite. He said that he has to clean his panel. Filthy Frankie made Polite's videos private, and recently he made them public again. So the platform was not clean. He became even dirtier. But Chris MVP Harris got back order. What did that promoter of rapists and child molesters say about black people? Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
The niggas, it's like these dumb black ass niggas that was created in America by the white man.
Dang.
None of us follow Farrakhan over here, man.
What did he say about black people?
One thing I can tell you, brother, is black people, we ain't shit, man. Our people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit, bro. We can talk about this white man all day. But nah, man, black people ain't them. We ain't shit, man. Our people is fucked up.
What did he say about the Hebrew Israelites?
You're wrong. You don't know. Everybody on my circuit, they against the Israelites. We hate the Israelites. We can't stand their doctrine.
Divinely inspired isn't a place to be. Now, feel free if you want to get on the panel, but I'm making this video to warn those who didn't know that this Filthy Frankie guy is the promoter of Nature Boy. He is the promoter of Brother Polite. He is a promoter of other rapists and child molesters. Now, even God is insulted by that guy.
The minute they talk about your God, look at what you doing. Acting like a bitch, losing all your emotion. So another said God is a bitch. Yes, I said the motherfucker's a bitch. You said.
And those Hebrew Israelites who knows that he said he hates them, they still go over there and kiss his butt. Some of the sickest individuals on the planet Earth. Even in the Bible, it says that you shall not speak the name of the Lord in vain. You should not speak the name of God in vain. How can you be a follower of Yahweh? How can you be someone who claims to respect the Bible, the Torah, the Old Testament, the Tanakh, and this guy calls their God a B, and they go on his platform because they are weak people? There will be other cases. On that panel, you have some sick women who defend those rapists and child molesters. So unfortunately, some of their relatives will face the wrath. But many real women and real men do not defend rapists and child molesters. You ought to know and warn the people that this platform has promoted and is still promoting rapists and child molesters. And children are in danger. In Harlem, in the Bronx, nationwide, all over America, and even outside of America. Those Hebrews were like groups that he did not want to name. Those who teach that a man, an adult, can have sex with a girl as young as 9 years old. He did not want to name them. But those organizations have chapters overseas. In Africa, in Europe. The people who spoke against those rapists and child molesters have been attacked, doxxed, disrespected, some of their channel terminated. We stood strong, but we were attacked for a whole year. Remember who supports this guy who is a promoter of rapist child molesters. Jabari Osase from the Shrine of Ma'at, Smash Rockwell, Jonathan Owens, casual from the hip-hop group Hieroglyphic, Bobby Banger, Robert West, Brother Onk, nicknamed the God Killer, Reginald Mabry, the Pseudo Killers, the supporters of Malachi York, Unscrambled Mind, Sister Prison, Freedom, Big Mama, Dulcinina. They are defenders of these child molester protectors, child molester defenders. There are so many people, it will take me too long to name them. All you have to do is just have a look at this platform and see who's over there, because they know about all this. They have defended rapists and child molesters for years. For years. That's the worst thing that I have ever seen in my life. Does anybody know? Has anybody seen another YouTube channel that defends, supports, and protects rapists and child molesters? I have never seen any other one. That's the only one. That's the primary one. Warn your relatives. Warn your friends. Warn your families. Warn your children, sons, daughters, nephews, nieces. Because it's not one or two people that supports them. It's a few hundred of people that supports them. Even Sekou Kele is so-called Pan-African. Even that guy has no problem with rapists and child molesters, have no problem with this sick, filthy Frankie speaking sexually about children live on air. There's quite a fair bit of them. Rape is not a problem to them. Child molestation is not a problem to them. As long as they get a little check. Some of them, they don't even do it to receive payments. They pay to get over there, like Chief X. Chief X paid to get on that panel. He criticized Filthy Frankie. He criticized that panel. He said that Filthy Frankie should apologize for promoting Polite. And what did he do? He went back on that platform. Some people are weak, disgusting. They are not men. They are suckers. 2024 is the end of the sponsorship and support and defense of rapists and child molesters. 2024 is the end of that. I will make sure this will happen, and others are making sure that this will happen. And beware of the fake advocates who pretend that they are against that, but they've been supporting him for at least 8 months, being in close relationship, having private conversations for over an hour on the phone. And even when he goes and insults people's mother and children, she tells him that he has every right.
So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
This filthy promoter of rapists and child molesters made a living scamming people, bootlegging and selling their material.
Another joint. Hold it up right here. Another joint right here. My Aswa Quake, Freemasonry, the origin of Freemasonry. Now look at me right quick. I think Aswa crazy. This message is for you. Aswa don't like nobody getting his information out. But this is not this Negro information. In the street. This right here belongs to all of us, man. Yo, Aswa crazy, stop calling me, asking me if I'm selling your tape. Hell no, I ain't selling your tape. Whenever you go into ancient Egypt, our ancestors left that information for us, not for you. Sound like nigga that said Columbus discovered America. You didn't discover this. I remember watching one of the tapes, brother, and not to personally attack you, when you keep calling people, talking about this is your information. This is not yours. This now
Andrew Burnett is in a place to be. This filthy individual have attacked us. He attacked us for over a year. Look at one of his defender, the butler Reginald Mabry, banging against the Kemetic people. He's not banging against the rapists and child molesters. Ask him to criticize Malachi York. Ask him to criticize Nature Boy. Ask him to criticize Brother Polite. He will not, because he is a butt kisser of Filthy Frankie. But he bangs on Kemetic people. He doesn't bang on rapists and child molesters.
I don't believe in old Egyptian gods. I don't believe in that stuff. I wasn't even taught that bullshit, right? I'm the one who bangs against the Kemetics. I bang against them, and they can't get through me because the gods that they worship, right, were born from another group of thinking, right? So you can't come with me with no goddamn Heru or no other that bullshit. Show it to me in the primary, show it to me in writing, show it to me in the period. You're making the bullshit up.
When that filthy individual who lives in Harlem was supporting Brother Polite while he was on trial, he wanted to interview him. We spoke against that. He was supporting Nature Boy. He wanted to interview Nature Boy while he was on trial for rape. We spoke against that. Both of them have been sentenced. How many others are you waiting to be sentenced before you open your eyes? We got attacked and disrespected for over a year. It has to come to an end in 2024. Warn your family members, warn your friends, even your enemies. Warn your enemies that this Filthy Frankie HOK platform has been promoting rapists and child molesters, and they will continue because they're getting paid doing that. He even told a young brother to commit suicide.
See how dumb this little nigga Tory is, y'all? He ain't, I told you, once you become myopic and in a box, anything that people bring to you, you will not adhere to it. He showed you who wrote the New Testament. He showed you what he said about the New Testament. And this little nigga still up in here saying God said this and God said that. These niggas are just retarded, man. These little niggas are just retarded. He ain't go and look up what Shaka said. He didn't say, well, let me see if Shaka telling the truth and do me some research. This dumb, stupid little nigga comes back with God said this and and God put all nations together and made them different. Like, nigga, shut up already, man. Just shut up, nigga. Damn. Slit your wrist or something, nigga. Because you're poison to the youth, man. You already poisoned to the other youth that's coming up looking around you. You probably trying to teach your friends this shit. Nigga, slit your wrist already. Nigga, get it over with, nigga.
Even his own friend, longtime friend, Bobby Banker, Brother Onk, the God Killer from the Pseudo Killers, who has no problem with that platform defending rapists and child molesters, who has no problem with his pimp, Filthy Frankie, speaking sexually about a child. Even himself called him a charlatan promoter. Well, what is bad is that he's not only a charlatan promoter, he's also a rapist promoter. He's also a child molester promoter.
I want your audience to hear that there's something called scientific literacy that will protect the Black women from the charlatans, okay, that get them. Y'all think y'all talked about it on the last broadcast. Y'all kind of talked about how women support these men. Well, they only
the same
support
charlatans
men.
that you roll with, those charlatans, you're coming on my platform to
Charlatan,
tell
not a charlatan.
women
Charlatan, not a
that they
charlatan.
can be protected from the same charlatans you roll with.
No, Shawnette is not a charlatan. He's a charlatan promoter. And everybody know I've told him that to his face.
I'm sorry.
Me, got a law.
I will end with this.
Me, got a law
for a minute.
I'm sorry. You see those comments in the chat right now, Sa?
No.
Sonetta was raped by his own mother. This is Saya Ghana saying this.
Who is that?
This the nigga on the panel right next to you. You need to check that.
So I'm gonna say this before I leave too. You got a lot of agent provocateurs, bro. A lot of people think that's conspiracy theory, but a lot of them people have been sent to do what they're doing. Trust me when I tell you that, bro. And I'm gonna stand down with that.
What? Saya Ghana said that?
You don't see
looks
that?
like he just dropped off. Yeah, it was in the
You don't see that in the
comments. He
chat?
was saying different things.
Yeah, but you know what?
No one got rid of it though.
Yeah, that's crazy. If you said that, I don't know.
Sonetta was great by his mother repeatedly throughout his childhood. His friends were great by that bitch too. That's what that nigga say. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's right up on my channel. But he ain't
we gonna handle that because he
ain't
always
never said
jumping
that to
on.
me before. I mean, he been up here.
Yo.
I don't. Is that the real one? Is it him for real?
That's him. We know him well.
We
That's
need to go
okay.
to-
He got mental issues. I'm sure of it. You know, don't want to ridicule people in that. You know what I'm saying? In that respect, but get help.
Yeah.
That's projection.
Yeah. Let me see. Somebody deleted him because I want to go back up and see it, and then I'm gonna go to his channel to see if that's him to make sure it's him.
He comes on Pseudo Killer's panel or not a Community of Skeptics panel all the time. That is him, Sonetta. And the minute I said it, he jumped off the panel. That's him.
Yeah.
I ain't scared.
Now let me get this punk out of here. He's still in the back.
Oh man.
Now, they talked about it. Maybe true, maybe false. But what was amazing to me is his reaction. His facial expression was more like, how does he know? I don't know if some of you seen the movie Lockdown. There's a few actors whose names I don't know, but they are quite famous. The Daughter Man from New Jack City plays in that movie. And Master P plays in that movie too. And there's a scene where Master P goes like, how they know? How the F they know? Now, if that happened to anyone, it's not your fault. You should not be ashamed or embarrassed. But if that happens to anyone, the anger should not be directed at the world, or in his case, at black people, because we heard him say these things about black people.
So I'll say it again. Black people are the worst of the worst when it comes to their own kind. I'm going to say it again, y'all. We are the worst people in the world when it comes to tearing down your own people. I make no apology for that statement. The niggas, it's like these dumb black ass niggas that was created in America by the white man. One thing I can tell you, brother, is black people, we ain't shit, man. Our people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit, bro. We can talk about this white man all day, but nah, man, black people ain't them. We ain't shit, man. Our people.
So you get the picture. Now, a while back, something was stated by somebody who was very close to him.
That nigga is a piece of shit out here with the needle in his goddamn arm. Now let me tell you something about this brown van. Number one, he's lying by saying he never had a brown van, because when you see him with the Halloween costume on, he in the back of his brown van, not the brown van in question. That's a whole nother van that he didn't own. He had a brown minivan.
Right.
He's lying right there saying he didn't own a brown van. He just put it on his mother.
Right.
But
well, we
that's
already
not
know
the
that
van
he
in
lied,
question.
because remember,
Listen.
he doxed on you. He lied on you. He said, on my mama, I ain't never doxed nobody, and he doxed Suge.
On his mama. On his mama, she could drop dead today. He don't give a fuck about that bitch with 7 kids who was leaving them home with a babysitter, out fucking more niggas, getting beat by her motherfucking man. Right, sir? But let me tell y'all something. That brown van in question, and he didn't, I'm not saying he owned it. I don't even think he owned it. It was a van that they used for services on 125th Street. Why you think he keeps saying, I never owned a goddamn brown van? I ain't never owned no van. He won't never talk about it.
I was just thinking to myself too, that where the fuck is Suge?
Brought the van up because all them niggas got services in that motherfucking van, including his motherfucking mama. Including his mama. Tell me I'm lying, nigga. You want to talk about pedophiles? Ask Sarnetta what is his mama. Y'all don't hear me. What is your mama, nigga?
His mama is a pedophile?
Ask Sarnetta about his mama in a brown van.
Wow.
I don't tell lies on people. I do not lie on a motherfucker. Ain't nobody ever played a video saying, look, Suge just lied. Here go his lie.
You know I've been supporting you for years, Suge, and you know that. I mean, shit. Nah, we don't play like that. It's too real out here to lie.
That's why he keeps deflecting and get off that conversation quick. Because he don't want to talk about the services that was provided and rendered in that brown van that escalated to Sarnetta's mother's house. Now put that on your mama. Put that on your mama with 7 kids. And I had to wear my sister's clothes and her shoes, goddammit.